Now that you are in a deep trance, we are going to give you a trigger, or reinforce it if you already have it. The trigger phrase is I am a bat. If you use this trigger phrase, or if someone that you are okay with triggering you says the trigger phrase you are a bat, you will undergo the transformation that you are about to experience again at whatever speed you want. Additionally, if you say the reset phrase I am not a bat, or if someone that you are okay with resetting you says the reset phrase you are not a bat, you will instantly turn back into a human. Now your transformation will begin. First, feel a tingling sensation over your entire body as a coat of fur starts to grow, consuming any hair that you have as it does so. Most of your fur is short, thick, and black. However, the fur on your face is very short, and the fur on your torso is dirty white. Additionally, the fur on your neck is long and orange. Then, feel 3 spines growing from the center of the bottom side of each of your wrists, allowing for the formation of your wings after them. Each spine is 1/4 of an inch wide and 1 foot long, gradually getting narrower until they each end in a dull point. The first one points straight down. The second one starts out angled 30 degrees forwards from straight down, but slowly curves downwards so that the end of it is only pointing 20 degrees forwards from straight down. The last one starts out being pointed 45 degrees forwards from straight down, but gradually curve downwards so that the ends of the are only angled 30 degrees forwards from straight down. With your spines formed, you start to feel a pulling sensation along the center of the bottom side of your arms and the left and right sides of your torso. Along those areas, the membrane that is your wings starts to form, covering your spines. And as the membranes start to cover your spines, a very short and thick coat of black fur covers your membranes. The outer edge of the membranes go from the bottom of the side of your torso that they are on to the first spine, and then from the first spine to the second and the second to the third. Each section of membrane curves towards your arms more the closer it is to the middle of that section of membrane. The membrane that is between your torso and the first spines curve inwards, making it so that at the center of them the outer edge is 2 inches above the bottom of the first spine. The membrane that is between your first and second spines curve inwards 1 inch, and the membrane between your third and second spines also curve inwards 1 inch. Even though your wings are thick and wide, they are not good enough to allow you to fly or even slow your fall, and you will never attempt to use them to do so. Next, your finger and toenails start to turn into claws, becoming a black material that is hard and durable. Your nails move so that they are centered on the front side of the finger or toe that they are on. As this happens, their bases shift so that they are as tall and wide as that finger or toe. Then, they lengthen until they are 1/2 inch long, gradually curving down and getting narrower and shorter so that they each end in a point that is level with the bottom of the finger or toe that they are on and points straight down. You will find that these new claws of yours are just as sharp, or dull, as your nails had been. After that, your face stretches out to form a long muzzle. As this happens, your nose is absorbed into it, all that remains being your nose holes which move to the top left and top right corners of the front side of your muzzle. Now, your ears are moving to the top of your head. As this happens, they become shaped like hollowed cones that have been cut in half while staying the same size and length. Even though your new and old ears are considerably different, your hearing will still be just as good as it was before your transformation began. In fact, you will even find that your hearing seems to be much stronger in the directions that your ears are facing. You will be able to rotate them straight forwards, in the direction of the side of your head that they are on, and anywhere in between. You will also be able to rotate them between straight up, and sideways in the direction of the side of your head that they are on. Next, your irises turn dark gray. As this happens, your mind changes, making it so that you have trouble focusing on visual details. It's not that you can't see them, but it's like they aren't as important or noteworthy. Not only that, but your mind changes so that you pay much more attention to sounds, focusing on them as much or even more than your vision in some cases. That being said, this effect won't happen if you're doing something where clear vision is important, like carrying a heavy object or driving a car. Finally, the effects of this hypnosis file will become inactive if they are a risk to your physical body or your well-being, if they are a risk to your social or professional life, if there is an emergency that they would prevent you from dealing with to the best of your abilities, or if they are a risk to your mental health. Also, any effect of this hypnosis file that was an issue will become active again once it no longer will be one. Additionally, you will never find this hypnosis file or the effects of it to be even slightly addicting. Now you have been transformed into an Anthro bat, your wings taut and your fur thick. This session is almost over, so goodbye, my batty friend.